Saints plus soul equals Super Bowl. Ask Joe, ask soul, now you been told. Black and gold, we on the road and we big and bold. You opened up your mouth, now you're knocked out cold. We coming to get ya, I bet you won't win. Left hook, right hook, again and again. We got that high-powered office with that lethal bunch. We're the bullies of the block and we'll take your lunch. So to all of my hoodats across the land, and to all other teams that don't understand, we coming to get ya, I go, the Super Bowl. We gonna beat the Lombardi. Black everybody, let's go. Let's get for the black and gold, now let's go. It's rainbow that any competition, yeah, we coming to get you, let's go. Saints fans, stand up. Let's get for the black and gold, now let's go. It's rainbow that you better run it out, cause we coming to get you. Saints plus soul equals Super Bowl.
Welcome to a special post-draft edition of Tell It Like It Is Sports Talk podcast, where we don't sugarcoat shiznit, just real talk from real people. I'm your host, Soul Saint, and as usual, Saints plus soul equals Super Bowl, along with my co-host, David King, the sports guru.
What's happening, everybody? How y'all are tonight?
And my boy, who's delivering a priority load. Hey, on the road, delivering a priority load. Let me get this right, man. I'm messing up. My boy, Mike, No Filter Tanner here.
How y'all doing?
Oh, God.
Yeah, Mike on the road delivering a priority load.
Gotta work. Gotta eat. That's right.
But
I'm here for y'all.
Tonight, we're going to talk about our Saints in the 2021 NFL Draft. And look, the last time we was on, I told y'all, I say it's going to be a surprise. The Saints never, ever do what the people predict. And that's exactly what happened. And, after we talk about each of the draftees, we're going to give our draft grades, but I mean, you got to say anything, Dave, on this draft,
Well, there was the good, there was the bad, and there was the ugly.
Mostly ugly.
Yeah, mostly ugly. There was some good, there was some bad, and there was some ugly. I'll tell you the good when we get to it. I'll tell you the ugly when we get to it. I'll tell you the bad when we get to it.
Mike, you want to comment?
Do I want to comment?
Do you want to comment on that? On the draft, we said some good, some bad. Hey, what's up, Gary?
It was bad. It was terrible. It was shitty, and it was pathetic. That's what it was. I ain't sugarcoating shit today. All right, nothing. Absolute ass juice, dumpster shit, trash. I didn't like it. I don't like now one of them. How about that? All 6 of them, I don't like it.
All right. First, we're going to talk about our first round pick. Saints' first round pick, number 28 overall, was Peyton Turner, defensive end, Houston. He was a team captain.
Marcus Davenport 2.0.
He was a team captain. He led Houston with 10.5 tackles for loss, 5 sacks. He stands at 6'6", 270 pounds. He registered 25 tackles in just 5 contests, while also being named to the 2020, never heard of it, Phil Steele Magazine American Athletic Conference second team, and the 2020 Athlon Sports preseason American Athletic Conference team. So I never heard of those things, but
I heard it feels still a magazine, but second team in that conference.
Is there anything we can say good about the first round pick?
Nope.
I thought Phil still did fucking college. I didn't know he fucking did NFL, but anyway, you go right ahead, David. I didn't mean to cut you off, brother. Go right ahead.
No.
It ain't gonna be goddamn good. What I got to say, damn it. That's all I got to say. Go right ahead.
Remember, this is the bad right here.
Hey, Ashley.
And this is the bad right here. And the reason I say the bad is that with everything I've heard about this dude was he's prototypical. Not your coach, Sean Payton, not your GM, not one person said this guy is going to be a starter, this guy is going to be a star on our team. It's always prototypical, which lets me to believe they don't even believe he's going to be a star. And if they don't believe he's going to be a star, why in the world you even draft him? I looked at the film. Unless the film was drastically slowed down, he's slow. He's really basically a defensive end pretending to be. He's a defensive tackle pretending to be a defensive end. The numerous injuries, so I don't know if he's even going to stay healthy. To be honest with you, this guy is no way in the world was going to be a first-round pick in any draft by any other team. So that's the bad right there.
He was predicted to go in the third round.
I wouldn't even pick him in the third.
Right. When I read about him, they said that he was a 1998 first round pick. Back in the day, so the old time defensive ends, not the new age defensive ends, which mostly you got speed rushers, guys like that. Like I said, they just signed Davenport back. We got the boy. What's the guy that's supposed to have a good year that's coming up that didn't get much playing time?
Granderson
looks good, and he was supposed to be our, he take Hendrickson's spot in the rotation. So I don't even see where this guy fits. It's like just the first round pick was wasted, and I just don't understand it. I mean, Eric Stokes went right behind the cornerback. Eric Stokes went right behind us. So I'm wondering, what were the Saints thinking right here? And a lot of people, you try to sugarcoat it and people say, oh, yeah, well, that was a good pick. Straight F. I'm just saying it like I feel. Straight F. Wrong time to pick him. He's just not first round talent. And I'm going to be honest. That's just the way I feel. Go ahead, Mike. Mike? Maybe he hit a bad spot or something. Mike, you there? Hello?
But yeah,
Can you hear me?
Go ahead. I said what I had to say about Peyton Turner.
Trash. Shits. I didn't see nothing that wowed me at all. Remember, he played at Houston. Basically, what? Plays the Big 12, Big 10, whatever the hell it is.
Good job.
They don't play no defense. Everybody average 50 points a game down there. Everybody. They don't play no damn defense down there. So how the hell you gonna find some damn defensive talent down there? You know where to get your defense from. SEC, baby.
Man, hey, Mike, what could we have taken right there, man, at that spot? If we had stayed, if we had, what did we I know it was a bunch of players, but who you think we should have picked right there, Mike? Mike, you there?
I think he might be in a bad spot right now.
Yeah, he might be in a bad spot. And we apologize, y'all. But like I say, no filter. I got to have him. He's part of the show. So, he's got to work and make his money. So, wherever he is on the road, he's probably in a bad spot right now. So, good morning, Steve. Let's give a shout out to a couple of people while we're waiting on Mike to come back in. Jamarius Branch, what's happening, bro? Ashley Ware, Gary Harris, what's happening? Mark, I'm trying to get that name. Mark C. That's what I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Big Dog. You know, Chris came to a lot of my on my bus rides and everything. Like I said, my man Steve from Australia.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people that says Facebook user. So if we don't call your name, we apologize. For some reason, you're coming up as Facebook user. We don't know why.
Yeah, that's okay.
We're glad y'all tuning into the show.
Jeremiah Owusu Karamoa, Terrace Marshall. You know, that's who you wanted, Dave.
Yeah, but I would have taken him in the second round. To be honest with you,
did we have a chance?
Like I said, if we couldn't get a good corner in the first round, I would have got Jabril Cox in the first round, man. And I talk about Jabril Cox probably later on in the show,
right? And
how that's gonna probably come back and bite us, and it is gonna come back and bite us in the butt next year. And I'm gonna explain that later on in the show.
Like Mike said, he wasn't happy with him. He said, "Pure pool water." You know. And
he is. I mean, the guy played in Conference USA, and this man was second team in that Conference USA.
Right. If you're gonna come from a small college, a small conference,
mm-hmm.
you got to be the best in that conference. And we might think about you. You know, you can't be second team, third team, and go in the first round of the NFL draft.
Mm-mm.
That's just something that can't happen.
Mm-mm.
You know.
And let me go back to what I was talking about earlier. Everybody's saying this guy is a prototype player. And I want to ask you and I want to ask the people in the audience this question here. If you're going to invest $25,000, $30,000, $35,000 on a car when you go to a new car dealership, are you going to invest that money on a prototype, or are you going to invest that money on a car that's gonna perform for you?
That's a good question.
Why? If you're looking for a prototype, I'm gonna go look for a 6'7" dude, 270-pound dude, stocking shelves at a hardware store. And say, hey man, you're a prototype. Go to Kenner, Louisiana, in front of Metairie, Louisiana, in front of the St. Pain facility, and you can make the team because you're a prototype.
Right. Go to Planet Fitness. They got prototypes all day in there.
Exactly.
Big old muscles. You know, no body fat. They got them
Mike is back. Mike is back. Go ahead, Mike.
I mean, y'all basically summed it up for me. I mean, I'm good. You know, I think the ball straight Sharman Tissue. Bottom line. So,
and who you say he looked like, Mike?
I don't want to have it too bad of a day. I just think he just Marcus Davenport 2.0. That's all the thing he is.
Yeah, and he looked like the little brother of one of our offensive linemen. I'm gonna let you.
Oh yeah, Andrews Pete. He looked like Andrews Pete. Both of them soft, goddamn booty buddies or some shit. Trash. Don't like it. Don't care for it. I ain't like the pick. I ain't understand the pick. You could have got Jeremiah Owusu or Karamoa. You could have got him with that damn pick. You could have got Tyson Campbell. You could have got a lot of places you could have went to. Terrace Marshall was right there. Every fucking year they do this to me. You got an LSU player right there, and you do this to me. I don't understand it. You could have got Karen Vincent late in the draft. You could have got him too. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? You could have got Racing McMahon. You could have got him too. Like man, I'm done. Get on with number 2.
Our second round pick.
Alex Anzalone, number 2.
60th overall, pick number 28. All right. We got my boy Pete Werner. Pete Werner was a 2-time All Big Ten Conference honoree, including third team honors in 2020.
He didn't make shit. It makes shit when it matters.
42 pounds. You know, nice size. Warner played 47 games as a Buckeye. Started
Trash.
35 and entered his senior season in 2020 with a stat line of 131 total tackles, 13.5 tackle for loss, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries. He led the Buckeyes with 54 tackles in 2020 and was second on the team in tackles in 2019 with 64.
We'll see how he look against Clemson and Alabama. We'll look at that tape. All that motherfucker highlights come from when he played against goddamn Nebraska, some damn body, or trash ass Michigan State, somebody like that. Well, look at his film when he plays a real football team. Ass juice, dumpster shit, trash. I don't like him either. You could have took Jabril Cox at number 2. I don't like it. He's shit water.
Exactly, and that's
shit water. That's what he is.
And this pick, my
love
friend,
affair with Ohio State. I don't like him either. You could have took Jabril Cox.
Oh, my bad.
You're damn right. You're damn right. Play it again. Goddamn right.
And this, my friends, is the pick that's the ugly. This is the ugly. Now, Soul read off all the stats. I'm going to add one more stat to it. 4 sacks. That's not 4 sacks in one game. It's not 4 sacks in one season. It's 4 sacks in 4 years.
Oh, I got one. I got another great one for you. Go look up the interception. Since he's a coverage linebacker, since he's a guy that can play the goddamn ball, go look up that goddamn stat. How many interceptions?
0.
I don't see none.
How many?
0.
None.
None. Hey,
but
guys, check this out. When we drafted him, the first highlight that I seen on YouTube of him, the last 3 plays on his highlights was plays of Chase Young making the play and him just recovering the fumble or locking up a sack. I'm like, dude, you ain't even making your own highlights. Another player making highlights on your highlight tape, and we took him number 2 in the second round. Took him in the second round. Oh my God! Oh my God! Now, in all fairness, last year, I was hot that we took Bond over Patrick Queen. Okay, we passed up Patrick Queen, took Bond the second. But when I went back and looked at everything, I looked at Bond's senior year, and I seen this game against Michigan State, and in Big Ten standards, that's a quality opponent. I think he had like 3 sacks and an interception return for 34 yards. I said, okay, that's something. That's a little light at the end of the tunnel. This guy here we drafted from Ohio State ain't got nothing.
Anzalone, part 2, huh? We might as well keep Anzalone, huh, Mike?
Might as well,
light ass. Like I say, he gonna realize a different type of speed in the NFL. He gonna see that real quick.
He didn't make no plays in Ohio State. None.
Like I say, you look at Ohio State front 4. It made life a lot easier for the motherfucker that's in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, the love affair with Ohio State. Somebody I don't understand. Like they got some pretty good. We had some pretty good decent players from there. But this dude, like I don't. Nah, I would have took Jeremiah. Well, I think he did get picked in the second round. I think he got 52 overall. I would have picked another linebacker, somebody else. I would pick Jabril Cox.
Okay.
Round
3 came along, and we finally addressed
That's right.
It's a little late, but we finally addressed the need. And before I talk about this guy, we moved up to get him. Before I talk about him, I'm gonna show y'all a little highlight of my only likable pick that we have. So show that
trash.
Show that video.
Trash.
Stop, Mike.
This Stanley Jean-Baptiste, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, why do you want?
Don't Stanley Jean-Baptiste number 2.
All right.
Zips again. The same matchup. I talked about the last one was interference. See his head right away. See his head.
Look back. So it feels okay.
Position to be able to fight.
Showing some skill. That's something our cornerback don't do.
Reception for Adebo on the season and a brilliant play for the Stanford.
Nice hand.
Taking a shot to the right of Adebo. This is bonkers.
Yeah, he one-handed that.
Watch the right hand. Just snag it.
An amazing play.
It's a big game for
You gotta be more grass to make a catch like that.
I catch that shit laying down.
Gabe Reed, who comes back and gets a hit on. That one up into coverage, and it's intercepted by Adebo.
That's all right. About 3-4 years from now, he's going to be joining.
Sun Devil team with just 2 giveaways all season long. Handing the ball over to Stanford, and the redshirt freshman doing his thing.
Quarterback threw the ball right there.
Noah Williams from the left almost gets to him, but that's an effort.
That's nice.
We've seen Herbert make
Look. I like that. That's good ball. Right.
Green gets through his progression.
The quarterback didn't have
Scans the field. Throws.
Morton, Paulson, Adebo. It's a well-thrown ball, but he gets better coverage, better ball.
Good time.
That was a good play right there.
Picks off the second miraculous interception of the day. Takes it down inside the 5.
Yeah.
Wow, Roxy. That's how you put an exclamation mark on an MVP caliber performance in the big game for a big title.
Back to work the same way every week. What is it about?
Taking a shot, underthrown and intercepted.
Underthrown.
By Paulson.
That's a good name.
Look at top shot, way down the field. Chase Claypool goes
Dropping a whole bunch of
to 4. Johnson, long throw, picked off.
I like it.
The issue has been double moves, but slants with his long arms.
Eason looks that way for Bryant. And he had it dislodged by Adebo. 4th down.
All right, that's good, Mike. I mean, Dave. All right, before we talk, each of us gonna get a chance to talk about it. Adebo, everybody gonna get their turn. Adebo was named a 2-time All Pac-12 honoree. Also, he was named to the All Pac-12 second team by the Associated Press. As a junior, Adebo played and started each of the first 9 games before season-ending injury, where he totaled 33 tackles, 10 pass breakups, and 4 interceptions. So I like that. I like the interceptions. He also led Pac-12 conference in passes defended per game and interceptions per game, along with being ranked 3rd nationally. Ranked 3rd nationally in passes defended per game and 8th out of everybody nationally in interceptions per game. So I think the dude have some potential. You know, I think the dude has some potential. I like his ball instincts. He may not be fast, but you know, you got them skills. Sometimes them skills, make up for that lack of speed. So I mean, David like him a little bit too, right? Right, Dave?
Yeah, I like him a lot. I actually had him as my 6th cornerback just for that particular reason. His technique. What? Yes, just for that particular reason, his technique, because it's a lot when you had a technique.
We're gonna give you a shot. We're gonna give you a chance, Mike.
Hear me out. Here's my thing. When I was watching his film, the one thing I noticed was his ability to look back at the ball when it's in the air.
Right.
Why is that so valuable? When you look back at the ball and it's in the air, you get away with that contact with the receiver, which means you're not going to get that flag. That's why so many cornerbacks mess up, whether professional or college level.
Exactly. And
they get those flags because they don't turn around and locate the ball. And when you make that contact, whoop, there it is.
Most of the time, you can grab all you want, but if you looking back,
yeah, exactly,
they don't throw that flag.
Exactly. So and then too, it allows you to be able to use ball skills to grab those balls. That's why he's able to get so many interceptions. Now, the only thing about this guy is that what I know is on film is that he doesn't look like he was guarding, I guess you could say, speed receiver. So since he's going to be on our team, more than likely he's going to probably, I don't know if he's going to be the number 2 or what, but let's say he is the number 2. How is he going to do against Calvin Ridley? How is he going to do against Terrence Marshall Jr.? How is he going to do against Goodwin, against speedy receivers? I don't know, because he doesn't seem like he's got a lot of speed himself. Technique, great. Physical ability as far as speed, lacks. So we'll see how it goes.
Right. They got a lot of cornerbacks out there with speed, but no technique.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
I think if you got that technique and you got that instinct for the ball and you looking for and you turn back automatically, man, y'all got to turn back and look for that damn ball. You know, and I remember I played a little cornerback, and my coach always told me when the ball is close, their eyes gonna get big. So as soon as their eyes get big, I'm looking back. I'm looking back for that damn ball. And I don't understand why the cornerbacks up to date, a lot of hours, don't never look back for the damn ball. But they know they interfering with the damn receiver. But you don't look for the ball all the time.
Bad coaching, I guess.
Go ahead, Mike.
Stanley John Baptiste 2.0. Please, Lord, give Richard Sherman. Please get it. Dude ain't ready. 6'1", 190, good size. Got he decent with the ball, but it says a lot back to our quarterbacks. Shit water, trash. You know, he brought his ass down here to SEC. We got his ass exposed real quick. I ain't enamored, not impressed. He ain't ready. Need a year to sit down and learn the system, learn the NFL game. His hips is bad. Why you didn't show whenever he get biting on them fucking double moves. You didn't see that part, did you?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, you didn't see that part, did you? Boy got bad hips. Your ass got bad hips in the NFL. Like I say, he gonna have his goddamn application for Walmart real soon. Goddamn it. But
like I say, he got pros and cons. And
I wish him.
He don't have good hips.
I wish him the best. I hope he succeeds. But damn it, I hope they get Richard Sherman.
All right, yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. 4th round pick. Drew Brees.
Oh God.
Drew Brees lookalike. Okay, with the 133rd pick, we picked up. One thing about him, he's the winningest coach in Notre Dame history. Ian Book. 6 foot, 206-pound quarterback. Made a name for himself, if y'all remember, Notre Dame by coming off the bench to lead the Irish to a win over who? LSU. He came off the bench, beat LSU in the Citrus Bowl. That was the year we didn't do too well.
Yeah.
He was a redshirt freshman in his redshirt freshman season. That's when he came off the bench and beat LSU. He played in 10 games with 1 start that season, completing 46 of 75 passes for 456 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 4 intercepts. Despite the team's 4-0 start, in 2018, Book replaced Brandon Winbush. I guess Brandon didn't do nothing because I ain't never heard of him. As starting quarterback for the final 9 contests. He completed 214 of 314 passes for 2,628, 19 touchdowns, and 7 intercepts. He started all 13 games as a junior, winning the team's Offensive Player of the Year award. Book took his team to new heights in 2020, leading Notre Dame to the college football playoff and garnering 3rd team All-ACC honors. Ian Book, he even got the little birthmark.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and make this quick. Chase Daniel 2.0. Chase Daniel 2.0. Shitwater, 30-5 record at Notre Dame, pretty good. Except when you can make your own goddamn schedule against Rudy Poot ass team, don't mean shit to me. Trash, not impressed. Chase Daniel 2.0, just therefore be a placeholder. That's right. This just solidified. Let y'all know this Taysom Hill. Y'all thought that y'all gonna be y'all franchise damn quarterback. This is last damn year in New Orleans. He take his Inspector Gadget ass somewhere else. This is last damn year. Ian Book, aka Chase Daniel 2.0. He'll be the guy step in down that road this year. We'll get another quarterback, basically replace him next year in the draft next year, but it's J-Bo time, and he gonna run shit. Go right ahead, David. I'm done.
Honestly, I mean, at this pick, I think it's a average pick. I'm not mad at it. I'm not happy at it either. So you mentioned the stats. I went a little further. You mentioned the win against LSU. You mentioned the win against USC. Another standout game that he had was an overtime win against Clemson. Of course, now Clemson didn't have Trevor Lawrence in that game, but it was still a high-profile game.
Right. The team's still good. Clemson's still a good team.
Still good. That backup is going to be probably a first-round draft pick, too, when he comes up. Right. My stats, when I evaluate quarterbacks, I have what I call a pressure moment rating, meaning how does that quarterback perform in big-time games in fourth quarters in the last 5 minutes of a game. And I give him an A. You know, reference to LSU game, like you said, when he came off against USC, against Clemson, and against 6 games against 6 quality teams like Clemson, LSU, USC teams of that caliber. He had 61 completion percentage, 258 yards per game, 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. So he showed poise. You know, he showed poise. He's a good athlete. He ran a 4.59 in the 40. So he got some pretty good wheels. Only thing about him is that he just doesn't have that deep throw. If he had a deep throw, you know, I would be more happier about the pick. But he doesn't have a deep throw. But to be honest with you, he I mean, all fairness to him, he's a winner. And really, that's what you're looking for. I mean, hey, I'm trying to be positive about it. He's a winner.
And let me say
the quality competition.
Let me say one more thing. Let me say one more thing. Drew Brees. You think about Drew. I think this dude was won more games than Drew in college. I mean, and you look at him, about the same stats as Drew. Faster than Drew, more mobile than Drew. Drew didn't have a strong arm. He don't have a strong arm. Hold on.
Not accurate.
Hold on. So when Drew came out, now we could pull up Drew's stats and compare them to his later on. But you look at Drew, he did it. He won a Super Bowl. He led the Saints for years. So, you know, the guy has potential. He's smart, intelligent, you know. So, I mean, we don't know. We can't be negative on every pick. You know, my favorite pick was the cornerback, but we can't be negative on every pick.
Oh, I am.
You know, and so, you know, if Drew Brees could do it, you know, Ian Book can do it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel about it. And
then you got to look at Ian Book went up against better competition than Drew Brees. Drew Brees played at Purdue. So besides Michigan and Ohio State,
Big Ten wasn't bad back then. Penn State wasn't no fucking punk either.
That's 3 teams. But you look at who Notre Dame played. Notre Dame plays against.
Who they play?
They play USC. They play.
They played Clemson.
Shitwater. USC ain't been shit since Pete Carroll.
It's not a bad team.
USC ain't been shit since Pete Carroll. What are you talking about? You know that as well as I do. You know USC ain't been shit since Pete Carroll left. You stop that.
They're better than a lot of average. They're better than a lot of Big Ten.
I don't see their ass in no goddamn national championship contention.
Purdue play.
I don't see them in no national championship goddamn contention. USC. I don't see that.
Look, when it all boils down to it, Notre Dame physically is a garbage team. We know that, but they're a high-profile team. They got their own TV contract, so every game they play is going to be a big game. And this man performed in big games. You know, they're going to so the man is just he's used to being in high profile, whether they play in Navy, whatever. Every game for Notre Dame is big because they promote Notre Dame. So he's used to being in the spotlight. And to be honest with you, Mike, you get ready to laugh. You might want to pull over for this one. I'm going to be bold enough to say in year 3, he might challenge Jameis Winston for the starting position.
He'd be traded, baby.
I doubt that because I think J-Bo either I don't know. I think he'll lead us to the playoffs this year, but next year I think J-Bo gonna bring us to the Super Bowl. If he stay healthy, that's the way I feel about J-Bo. I think J-Bo on the upside.
If we had corners.
Trade, baby. That was his ass.
So
trade, baby.
All right, let's go to round 6. Round 6.
Oh, God.
We got an offensive tackle who no way he gonna move our tackles out the way and start unless somebody get hurt. He might still not play. But we got Landon Young, nice size, 6'7", 321 pounds. He appeared in 49 games, 26 starts, including 24 in a row at left tackle for the Wildcats. Young was an integral part of Kentucky's offensive line, a group that was named semifinalists for the Joe Moore Award, which recognizes the nation's most outstanding offensive line. In 2019 and 2020, Young was named to the SEC Community Service Team, whatever that is, in 2019.
Never heard of that shit.
So, he does community service. He's starting already.
Never heard that shit. I guess that's another name for fucking slop bucket. We'll give him a participation bucket trophy. We give him a participation bucket trophy. That's what I guess what the fuck that is. Anyway, let me just go ahead with my assessment. Go right ahead.
Moved up to get him, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I go with my assessment?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mike.
A refurbished pawn shop Kyle Turley. 2.7 years. A refurbished pawn shop Kyle Turley. That's right. You heard it from me. That's what the fuck he is. And like I said, I think they brought him here. They traded up for him because I guess they found value in the slop bucket ass. And I think they looking at Terran Armstead and said, buddy, you're on the short rope. You're on the short rope, Terran. You're on the short rope. You know what I'm saying? Because of the money and all this other shit. And I hate to say it, that's part of the business. But yep, they got a refurbished pawn shop Kyle Turley. That's what they got.
Well, I tell you what.
Y'all go right ahead.
He got a serious mean streak then. He going to protect his quarterback. I tell you that. If he anything like Kyle. One thing about Kyle, don't mess with Kyle quarterback.
That's why I say he refurbished pawn shop. He ain't Kyle. Pawn shop.
Oh my God.
That's what he is. He a refurbished pawn shop Kyle Turley. He ain't no damn Kyle Turley. He ain't no damn Kyle Turley. That's what the hell he is. A refurbished pawn shop Kyle Turley. That's what the hell he is.
All right. Look.
I don't like it. Don't like it. Move on.
Okay. Here we go. 7th round pick. Kawan Baker, South Alabama. Baker finished his college career totaling 1,829 yards receiving on 126 catches with 16 touchdowns. In 2020, he hauled in 51 catches for 659 yards and 8 touchdowns. 12.9 a catch as a junior. He's 6'1", 215-pound wideout. He saw action in 12 of the Jaguars games, and he led the team with 35 catches in 2020, the COVID year, and was named honorable mention. All these honorable mentions we got.
Exactly. Yeah. Wasn't good enough to make the damn team, but you honorable mention. We just mentioned your ass.
I can't really say too much on Kawan. All them guys from that conference look about the same to me.
Right.
Them wideouts.
David, you want to say what Kawhi Butler what he is to you? Go ahead. The Soul Saint don't want to say nothing. Go ahead, Dave. I'm next.
Nah, man, this pick kind of pissed me off because you basically got somebody who you could have either got Racey McMath or Anthony Schwartz from Auburn.
Oh,
this is your opportunity
he got picked in 6th round.
A legit speed burner.
Racey got picked in the 6th round by Tennessee. They took another damn player that I like too.
Well,
they took Terry Vincent too.
You could have moved up to get him, or you could have moved up to get Anthony Schwartz. Both of them are legit speed burners.
Anthony Schwartz got picked by Cleveland in the second round.
And you get this dude who was basically for a wide receiver average. And quite frankly, you know, coming from South Alabama, you know he didn't really go against quality corners that's going to lock up or jam him on the line. So, I mean, hey, he might make the team as a water boy. I don't know.
Now, let me go ahead with my assessment. Y'all pussyfoot. Anyway, Joe Morgan 2.0. That's what we got. Joe Morgan 2.0. If some of y'all don't know who Joe Morgan is, don't follow the team that say fast like that, well, I need you to Google Joe Morgan.
I know Joe Morgan. I know Joe Morgan.
That's who the hell he is. That's what the hell we just. That's what the hell we just drafted. That's what the hell we just got. Straight shit water, trash. Not a good route runner. Ball skills is terrible. He just run a 4.41. That's the only good thing about it. And he's a pretty damn good athlete. But that's it. He played against trash. He didn't do shit. He ain't gonna do shit, and he ain't gonna make the damn team. Moving on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's our draft class of 2021. I give them a, you know, with the strength of Adebo, and I gotta give him a D plus.
A D plus.
That's all I could do. You know, you got one man I like in that whole draft.
You got one man that like it. You got one you possibly like.
Right.
Possibly, just a little bit, and you give him a D. Really?
Yeah, I give him a D because I feel like they could have got better value and better quality at those picks. And
that's what you say.
No, so I might give the draft class a C, but I'm gonna give them a D plus because I'm mad that they didn't get who they were supposed to get at those positions in those times.
I give them a C minus because of the Adebayo pick and the Ian Book pick. Those are the only two players. All the only two players that really going to just make a difference on this team. May even get playing time.
I don't know if it's fucking possible. A fat ass F minus. That's what the hell I give them. F fucking minus. The lowest of low. Nothing. Trash. Garbage. Shits. I don't understand it. It pisses me off. I don't understand it. You're an hour and 20 damn minutes away from one of the best goddamn football factories in the damn league. I don't understand it. What the hell, Sean? What the hell, Mickey? What the hell? Moving on.
Yep. LSU right now. LSU 45 minutes away. Y'all
don't understand it. I don't understand it. I'm not saying you got to draft every damn LSU player, but god damn it, we're playing the toughest damn conference in fucking college football. You don't see that talent? You don't see that? You got an opportunity to get it? What the hell? You could have got Tyler Shelvin. You could have got Jabril Cox. You could have got Terrence Marshall. You could have got Racey McMahon. Hell, you could have got Karen Vincent, you bastard. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Mike is telling the truth. I mean, you got a team, you got a college that just won the national championship 2 years ago. So half of these players that's coming out are national champions. And you don't even go, you have a chance to draft some of these guys and you do not do it. That's crazy. I don't understand that.
I know, David, I know you got affinity. You don't like goddamn Alabama players. But damn it, I'm going to say something. I don't give a damn. I don't care. In the first round, if you want to go defensive line, the spot that I figured the Sixers' weakness is that need a little bit of help, need addressing, that we lost more was goddamn me, Sheldon Rankins, and goddamn Malcolm Brown. All you got right now is David Onyemata. You got David Onyemata on there. You got Shy Tuttle. And it's possible you got Malcolm Roach. You could have got Christian Barmore, who's a first-round goddamn fucking defensive tackle. They played in Alabama. It was rated the number one fucking defensive tackle. You could have got him if you want to go fucking defensive line. But I don't know. And you could have got fucking Dylan Moses.
Yeah, I'm surprised Dylan Moses didn't even get drafted.
The man didn't even get drafted. I don't understand. I talked to the man's mother. I don't understand it. All because of that meniscus. The man played the entire damn year, well, most of the year, with a torn meniscus. And teams was just looking at that saying, hey, we don't know if he can rehabilitate the rehab or be ready for camp. So they wasn't taking that risk on somebody that's hurt. There's already, plus he tore his ACL before too. So, but I believe that knee gonna be just fine, and I believe Dylan Moore gonna come with a vengeance. I think Jaguars got them a player. I think he gonna be good.
So
But I went to Christian Barmore.
What team would you give the nod to that had the best draft?
Oh, that's easy. That's easy.
Go ahead, Mike.
What you say, Mike? You go ahead first.
Jets had a great draft. Minnesota, Jets, Carolina. Carolina was petty, bro. Carolina was petty as hell. They had a good draft.
I think Jacksonville. I say Jacksonville myself.
Jacksonville had a decent draft, but I just didn't understand the Travis Etienne pick. I didn't understand that at number 25. I didn't understand that when you got James Robinson.
You don't understand the Travis Etienne pick. Are you serious?
Why not let him go back with his quarterback?
You got James Robinson, bro. Like I don't understand. James Robinson's a damn.
Now you got a two-headed monster. You could have addressed another need. What they needed, besides that running back, wasn't a need. But I mean, I understand that he played with. I understand he played with Trevor Lawrence. I understand that, but that wasn't a need. That was not a need, bro.
Travis Etienne.
Got Urban Meyer there too now.
Travis Etienne.
I get it, bro. I get it.
Travis Etienne in year 2 of the NFL in his career is going to challenge Alvin Kamara to be the best all-around running back in the NFL. Mark my word. That's just how good.
That's not really saying that. It's a possibility, but he can get it over.
He's a clone of Alvin Kamara, just a tad bit smaller.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
He's decent.
I'm gonna tell you like this. He's gonna have to do more than 2 years to catch Alvin Kamara, and I mean, he might be good, but he gotta have to do it for a couple of years, maybe 3-4 years.
Christian McCaffrey or Saquon Barkley or
he ain't gonna have his stats, but as far as when you see his ability on the field, they already gonna be saying, "Oh, he's just probably tied for Kamara being the best all-around running back in the league."
He is.
I say Jacksonville. Who you say, Dave? Who you say won?
You know what? Offensively, I would say Jacksonville, but I'm gonna have to go with Mike and say overall it had to be the Jets.
Jets did a great job.
The Jets did that.
They got a quarterback, they got an offensive lineman, and they got a running back, and they got a receiver. That's all going to start. That's all going to contribute. They did a great job. The Jets did a great job.
Well, we'll see. We will see. Now we turn the page, and I look like some of these undrafted free agents the Saints got could have been drafted. I don't understand. My first guy, Bryce Thompson, Tennessee, SEC guy. Thompson was a 3-year letterman for the Volunteers. He played in 32 games, 28 starts, 102 tackles, 73 solo, 8 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and 8 interceptions.
Wow.
So
linebacker?
No, cornerback.
We got him?
No, yeah, we got him.
Oh, I take that. That's credible. He played the SEC, Tennessee.
Bryce Thompson. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why this dude didn't get drafted. Maybe he got some off-field issues.
I think they're probably looking at his 40 time.
We got his ass. You know who I like though? Undrafted? Trill Williams.
That's what I'm talking about next. Trill Williams was a 3-year letterman for Syracuse. I like his 6'2", 198. I like that. Played safety and cornerback.
That's right.
He's got 4 interceptions, 3 forced fumbles, 6 pass breakups. 2 of his 4 interceptions were against ACC powerhouse Clemson. 4 intercepts against Clemson.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, I'm sorry. 2 of his 4 intercepts was against Clemson. So he plays good against good competition.
That's good. That's good.
And we got Trill. We got Trill and Bryce.
Hey, we got a linebacker they just picked up too. They just say the Saints just picked up a linebacker.
Okay, we got defensive back Lawrence Woods. He played for Truman State. I don't know about Truman State.
That's the name of a TV show, ain't it?
Yeah,
TV show. I don't know if that's a college. That's a TV show.
He was a kickoff returnman. He
Harry S.
returned 3
Truman?
kicks for touchdowns, averaged 15.8 yards per return. Damn, 50.8 yards per return. He played only 4 games in 2019, but added another 87-yard TD return.
Right.
He got a pair of interceptions, 8 pass breakups. But he's 5'9", 180. Lawrence Woods, defensive back, Truman State.
Okay.
Another undrafted cornerback we got to compete.
Look like he can work in the nickel. Like he's working the nickel for us and stuff.
Right.
We need that.
We got Eric Burrell, a safety from Wisconsin, 6 feet, 195. He had played in 48 games, 26 starts, 126 tackles, 5.5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and 5 interceptions, 11 pass breakups, and 4 forced fumbles. So I think the Saints was looking at these Eric Burrell, that safety.
Yeah. I like a crash dump. Go ahead, David. I like a crash dump.
No, I was just going to say, I actually scouted Burrell, the safety from Wisconsin, and I'm totally shocked that he went undrafted.
Wow.
I really thought he was going to be a 4th or 5th round draft pick, to be honest with you. Maybe it's the medical thing. I'm not sure. But when you look at his film, you say to yourself, okay, yeah, this guy can possibly do something, because he's an all-around player. You know, the stats back it up. You know, he can sack, he could defend, he got ball skill. He don't look all that fast on the field, but you know, hey, when you play safety and you roam the field, you just basically, sometimes your instincts and your intelligence will make up for speed.
Next, we got a guy named Josiah Bronson, defensive lineman from Washington.
I heard about him.
6'3", 300.
Yeah.
They say he was a 3-year letterman with the Huskies. Pac-12's abbreviated season in 2020. Bronson played in all 4 games with 3 starts at defensive tackle, posted 8 tackles and 1 fumble recovery. In 2019, he played in all 13 games with 11 starts and made 23 tackles, 4 stops for loss, and 2 sacks. So he's got potential. Josiah Bronson, we got him too. So we got a lot of camp guys.
I think we did better than the goddamn undrafted goddamn signings in the damn draft.
Exactly.
And that's the problem.
We got another guy like his name, Shaq Smith, linebacker, Maryland.
Yeah. Talk about it. Yeah.
2019, Smith played in 11 of 12 games with 10 starts for the Terrapins, racking up 24 tackles, 4 pass breakups, 3.5 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. In his major role at the college level, Smith saw the field in 28 games as a reserve linebacker during his redshirt freshman and sophomore season at Clemson. Tallying 29 tackles, 2.5 stops for loss, and 1 interception. Shaq Smith just need to play.
Wait, hold on. Did he say 1 interception and 4 pass breakups?
Right.
Ooh.
Shaq Smith might be a coverage linebacker we need.
Ooh, that 2nd round draft pick just lost his job to an undrafted free agent.
Woo, nice. We picked up
coverage linebacker with no damn interceptions.
We picked up a big boy, Mike Brown, offensive lineman, West Virginia, 6'3", 345.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
He played 3 seasons and graduated with a degree in multidisciplinary studies. He played in 25 games for the Mountaineers, starting 16 at both left guard and right guard. Brown started all 10 games at right guard and was consensus all Big 12 Conference 2nd team selection, blocking for the 15th-ranked pass offense, 27th ranked overall offense in FBS. West Virginia. So big boy.
Okay. I'll take it.
We got another lineman, Alex Hoffman, offensive lineman.
I believe some of these guys gonna make the roster, man.
Right. Carroll University, Montana, 6'6", 295. The Utah native was a 4-year letterman at Carroll, and his spring in just 5 games helped lead the way on a dominant rushing attack, that averaged nearly 200 yards per game. Following the 2019 campaign, where the Fighting Saints rushed for an average of 213 yards per game. Big Alex Hardman, 6'6", 295.
The Fighting Saints?
Yeah, that
That's school? That's
Carroll
school?
University, the Fighting Saints.
That's why they drafted. That's why they got his ass. That's why they got his ass right there. Fighting Saints. That's why they got him right there.
He used to playing with the Saints. Huh?
There you go.
And here's the replacement for Thomas Morstead. Nolan Cooney, punter, Syracuse, 6'3", 202. Let's see.
Boy got a foot, man. Boy got a foot.
11
I know
games,
him.
74 attempts for a 44.8 yard average. 25 of his punts went for 50-plus yards.
Yeah.
24 down
foot.
inside the 20. Only 3 touchbacks surrendered. Damn. Served as Syracuse's holder for placement kicks. Yeah, he could probably gonna make the team.
He got a foot. I seen him. He got a foot. I watched the film on him. He got a foot, man.
And he overcame a battle with testicular cancer. In high school. He had cancer of the testicles.
Oh yeah, he on the team right there. You're a fighter.
Wow.
You're a fighter. But he got a foot though. He kicked. He got a foot. I think he's gonna make the team. He's gonna make the team.
All right, we got a running back, Stevie Scott III. Running back, Indiana, 6'2", 231. Junior was a 4-year letterman for Indiana and played a key role in the program's resurgence. The Syracuse New York native finished his career 4th in program history with 30 rushing touchdowns, 5th with 32 total touchdowns, 7th with 562 attempts, 9th with 2,543 rushing yards, and tied for 10th with 9 100-yard games.
Davis Murray should be worthy.
Wow.
He's a bruiser. He runs like a grown-ass man.
Stevie Scott.
Yeah, he should be. He probably. He'll probably. You know.
I really thought the Saints were gonna draft Michael Carter. Though. I thought they was. I thought
Michael Carter, North Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were finna pull that damn trigger, but just moved up. I thought we were gonna draft Michael Carter. I really did.
We got a tight end, another tight end to go along. Our tight end, Dylan Soner, tight end, Iowa State, 6'7", 272.
Big boy.
He played at Iowa State from 17 to 20, played in 49 games and recording 26 receptions for 312 yards with 1 touchdown. In 2020, he played 11 games and posted 18 grabs for 205 yards. He didn't get too many passes. He didn't get too much work.
Josh Hill.
He's an offensive lineman.
Right.
Josh Hill.
6'7", 272. That's blocking.
Big boy. Yeah,
he's a blocking tight end.
Yeah.
A big blocking tight end like a Josh Hill, third tight end. Come on in, block. Occasionally run a little middle route or something and stop.
Nah, what's our grade? I give my undrafted rookie class. I give them an A.
I give them a B plus.
I give them an A.
I give them an A too.
They sound good.
I give them B plus.
They sound damn good.
I feel like we should draft more defensive tackles. I like defensive tackles more. I want more.
Okay, here we go, folks. Do the Saints sign a veteran corner?
Yes.
I mean, we got to from the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
We didn't go get nobody, so you know, I got 3 cornerbacks that were available. That's
Casey Hayward was signed today.
And I think the best one we got Steven Nelson.
Trash.
We got DJ Hayden.
Trash.
And we got Richard Sherman.
Hi.
Nah, that's 3 cornerbacks. I was reading an article. They say the Saints might consider. I think Richard Sherman. I mean, he's got.
I think it's Richard.
It's got to be Richard. Richard still played good. 2019, Richard, you know, had a good damn season, Brian. He's still playing at a high level. And one thing about him I like, he's a leader. Yeah. That's your team captain on defense with DeMario right there.
He can help DeMario. Yeah. Exactly.
He's very vocal, and he gonna get in y'all ass if y'all ain't playing.
Where did Saeed Paulson Adebo play school ball at?
Adebo?
Stanford.
Yeah. Where did Richard Sherman play ball at?
Stanford.
Do you know who was the heavy influence on picking a Debo?
You think Richard Sherman had a lot to do with that pick, huh?
No, it was Chris Richard.
Oh, okay.
Defensive backs coach for the New Orleans Saints.
It might have been Richard too. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, I really think that Richard Sherman done talk to the Saints staff and say, look, we're gonna wait till after the draft. And if we don't make a move, we probably gonna go ahead and sign you. And and maybe they knew if they didn't get the right cornerback, they wasn't gonna worry about it. And I think them not being able to get Horn, they said F it. That's why they took the defensive end.
But that's still not no excuse to make a garbage picks on the first and second round, though.
Can't do it. And I think a lot of people was being nice, and they gave the Saints a C- and C+, and But like I said, you look at out of all the teams, man. When the Saints pick, bro, nobody predicts it. Nobody. And
let me ask y'all this though: if we do sign Richard Sherman, do he play on the left side or do he play on the right side?
He play opposite Lattimore,
and that's going to be trouble because in our conference, the speed guys are going to be the number 2.
Well, Marshawn usually follow. Marshawn, when he played Julio Jones, he follow him wherever he go.
Okay, so that means that he's going to have to guard Ridley, and Ridley is a speed guy.
Well, you got to play over the top, but anything underneath, Ridley won't have a catch.
Okay.
Richard Sherman probably shut his ass down inside 10 yards. Speed, if he try to go deep, you got to play a safety over the top with him. And the way Marshawn plays.
That's going to open those Kyle Pitts.
Yep, that Kyle Pitts. Hey, I think our veteran, going to take care of Kyle Pitts. At least try. You know what I'm talking about.
I got somebody for that. CJ gonna get on his ass.
Yeah, Marvin
CJ gonna get his ass.
Yeah, CJ's so small.
CJ, he gonna out physical CJ. He gonna out physical CJ. I think it's gonna have to be Malcolm Jenkins is gonna have to
Mike. Yeah,
CJ is gonna probably be out physical, but I think it's gonna have to be Malcolm Jenkins that's gonna have to play. That's gonna have to play. It's gonna have to play.
Right. So I think the Saints. I think that's gonna sell tickets also. Richard Sherman. I mean, we're gonna sell tickets anyway. Saints. Yeah. If we go back to 100%, the dome will be sold out, and me and Mike will be in there. Me and Gangster Saint, Soul Saint and Gangster Saint.
Oh, is that his super Saint thing? Gangster Saint. All right. I can't wait to see that uniform.
That's nice. Yeah, we're gonna have him ready. We're gonna have him ready, man. Hey, so Richard Sherman is it.
Let me in.
Richard Sherman. Huh?
Let me in.
You in?
You in, man?
He said, "Let me in." We listening to it. Let me in. Not by the head, your chin.
Well, I mean, Richard Sherman is not going to be the savior, but I mean, he's going to be. You
in, Mike?
You in here, Mike? You live?
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you was in before, but you couldn't hear us, I guess. But yep. Richard Sherman, we gotta sign Richard. We need that veteran leadership back there. We have a young secondary. We done gave away all the veterans. We let Jack Rabbit go. And so we need that veteran leadership back there, and somebody that's vocal, gonna get on their ass when they get burnt. So
somebody need to get on him when he gets burnt.
Oh, I tell you what, he might get burnt, but I tell you what, bro. One thing about Richard, Richard ain't gonna let nobody get past him. He gonna hold their ass. He ain't gonna.
Hey, you gonna take the penalty, but not give up the 50-yard touchdown.
Hey, I'd rather take the penalty for 10, 15 yards and holding their ass than giving up a damn touchdown.
That's a veteran move.
That's a veteran move, right? It's all right. It's okay. But man, so next topic, our Pelicans. Man. They had a chance to move closer to the tournament, the 10th spot, by playing Golden State yesterday. And Steph Curry, like I said, they talk about Golden State. As long as they got Steph Curry, the human joystick on their team, this guy is unreal. I mean, when you could just throw the ball and don't even look at the goal and it go in. I mean, he throw the ball up and turn around and run back down the field before it even go in the net. I mean, that's disgusting. And you got to smother him. You got to smother him before he get the ball. You got to smother him when he get the ball. You got to deny him that ball, and you got to be on. You got to get in his face. You can't give him no daylight. Just like Gail says, you can't give him an inch of daylight. So tonight they play the Golden State Warriors again, and it's a must-win. I don't know how they're doing. Could somebody let me know if they're watching the game? They got the Pelicans game on. Let me know how they're doing right now. What's up, Stevie?
I'll look it up online right quick.
Yeah. Hey, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you there? Okay. So, we got a little time tonight. If anybody wants. Thank you, sir.
Well, I'm listening. Sorry about that.
If anybody has a call-in question, we're gonna leave this up for about 5 minutes. Anybody want to call in and ask us a question? The number is on the board, running across the board. Anybody have a question for Mike, David, me, or we all a question for all of us that you want all of us to elaborate on? So, Eddie Gotro, what did he ask? What you think, A-Rod for Lattimore? Pete, a first, third next year, and second round the year after. I know it a lot, but we're talking about A-Rod.
You talking about
A-Rod? The only A-Rod I know.
Aaron Rodgers. Talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, okay. All right. Talking about Aaron Rodgers for Lattimore.
Pipe dream. We can't afford it. Move on.
Right.
Pipe dream.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers is a necessity or somebody that we need to trade for.
I think we good.
Yeah, we good on quarterback. I mean, we're going to trade Marshawn Lattimore. We need to involve him in a trade to get into the top 5 in the draft next year to get Derek Stingley Jr. from LSU, which we know they're not going to do. Oh, and by the way, the Pelicans down by 4 at the end of the third.
Okay. Well, they're in there. At least they're close.
79-75.
Well, we waiting to see if we get any calls. Nobody want to ask a question. You don't have to call in.
Well, I'm just going to comment on something right quick. I said earlier in the show that missing out on Jabril Cox was going to bite us in the butt this year, and I'm going to explain why. The Dallas Cowboys picked up Jabril Cox. I think it was the 6th round or early in the 7th one. And they already got Michael Parsons from Penn State. Those 2 picks right there, with those 2 picks, they just shut down the Saints offense. And I'm going to explain why. I'm going to explain why. They already had a beast linebacker, and I forget the guy's name.
Vanderbilt?
Yeah, Vanderbilt.
Van Der Esch, and they had the other guy too, the one that tried to hurt Kamara.
Yeah, Lee. Well, I think Lee retired.
No, not Lee. Not Lee. Mike, what's his name? We just talked about him.
Who?
The linebacker for Dallas.
Kyle Van Der Esch?
No, the other one.
You talking about Sean Lee?
Jalen, huh?
Sean Lee?
No, not Sean Lee. We just talked about it, Mike. The fast dude that hurt Kamara, tried to hurt Kamara with the head-to-head contact. Helmet to helmet.
Jalen Smith.
Yeah, Jalen
Smith. Yeah, Jalen
right.
Smith.
So they got the best linebacking core in the NFL.
And here's how they're gonna. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is how they're gonna shut down the Saints' offense. When the Saints struggle to score points, the reason they struggle to score points is when Michael Thomas is not playing well, and Alvin Kamara is not running the ball, and he's not effective in the passing game. So what the Cowboys are going to do is that they're going to blanket coverage Michael Thomas, and they're going to use Jabril Cox or Parsons to cover Kamara coming out the backfield. Or when he's running the ball, they're going to use Van Der Esch or what the other linebackers to stuff him in the line. That's going to that right there is going to shut down the Saints' whole offense. And we don't have a proven number two. We don't have a proven tight end. So what are we going to do?
Hey, David,
Dabo is not Lamar Jackson.
He's not
going to take off and run for 100-some yards.
First of all, we have a good offensive line, and
they are good.
Secondly, their defensive secondary still sucks. The worst in the league last year.
Okay, but this is still the NFL, though. So this is still the NFL. They're going to blanket cover Michael Thomas. We don't have a solid number two. Who is going to be that proven number two? We need somebody to step up.
Okay, we still, like I said, we still got a good offensive line. We got J-Bo time to get back and destroy them cornerbacks. Like you say, they're gonna blanket Michael Thomas, but didn't everybody blanket Michael Thomas every year? And he still got his catches?
Well, yeah, that's true. But like I said, that they still had Kamara coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, and we still don't have.
But these linebackers are like safeties. They can cover you. Jabril Cox is like a safety. Parsons is like a safety. These are different breed of linebackers here. Mm-hmm. They can take your good pass catching running backs out the game.
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
And that's why I was so hoping we would get Jabril Cox.
Yeah.
And he went to Dallas of all teams.
Yeah, Dallas got some they got some competitions gonna be brewing, especially at that linebacking position. They got a lot of linebackers to choose from. So to start. So, we just play them one time and probably won't play them for another 2 years, but might be a big game. Gonna be probably prime time. Dak Prescott against Jameis Winston.
Mm-hmm.
So you remember we got more weapons though, David. We still got Taysom Hill, the Swiss Army knife. We forget about
him. Hold on to the ball.
We got your boy Troutman.
He's unproven. Unproven. And Hill got to hold on to the ball.
Let me tell you something. I'm like Stephen Smith. I ain't giving Dallas Dallas still gonna be puke to me.
Okay.
Them Dallas Cowgirls still gonna be puke. So we lost Mike, but we thank y'all for joining in. And remember, it's nothing personal, just straight biz. We'll let you know when you can see us next time on Tell It Like It Is. You have any last comments, Dave, before we roll?
Right now, the Golden State is up by 6, 85-79. 9 minutes left to go in the game.
Full quarter.
So we'll see what happens.
Yep. All right, everybody. Y'all take care. And Mike, be safe out there on the road, buddy. Thank y'all for tuning in. All right, Steve, and all our listeners.
Thank you, everybody.
Viewers. Y'all have a good night. And remember, Saints plus soul equals Super Bowl. This is our year.